Welcome to Cagayan Store.
So I am Sharika Andulan. So we are the first year student. So before we start, sir, may we ask if can we ask your full name first?
My name is Felix
Thank you, sir.
Junior.
So, how many months or years you have been in this field, sir?
Well, I started working in hospitality for way back 2011. Okay, so
Yes.
I've been working this type of industry for about 14 years now.
Wow,
14 years.
14
15.
years.
But here in Candaya, that's only about 9 years. 9 years in Candaya and the rest with other properties.
In 9 years here in Candaya, for that long years, have you been facing or experienced any challenges?
We ever face crisis?
Crisis,
with a
especially
huge
crisis.
impact on the business.
Yes, a lot of things we face, especially during the pandemic time, no? And also during the devastating typhoon. I think
Yes,
was
yes, sir.
2020,
20.
no? No, 2019. Okay, if you can remember, we had is everybody here living in the north side of Cebu?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
I think
We are
have-
here in the north side.
you were able to experience the typhoon.
Typhoon,
Ursula.
especially the Yolanda.
But yeah, Yolanda way
Yes.
back 2013. But I wasn't
Yes,
here
sir.
yet.
Yes.
So those are the two things, no, that two major events that actually impacted the business seriously. Okay. So first the typhoon, and following up was the pandemic.
So that challenges you face, sir. How do you manage? How do you manage the business as a manager or assistant manager?
Well, let's try to categorize first. No?
Yes, sir.
Number one, we have to tackle is, let's be specific. Number one was the Typhoon Ursula. Okay, so I think that's what you wanted to hear
Yes.
from me about the crisis
Yes,
management.
about the crisis.
Okay? Well, of course, we Philippines is situated in a tropical area, which of course typhoons are coming unexpectedly, no, every now and then. So I think most of the businesses here at the north, they're also considering this type of calamities, no, that will strike anytime. So well, that time, no, during the Typhoon Ursula, totally that happened, I think, early night on December 24th. Yeah, we're having we're having the preparation for the Christmas Eve that time, no? So well, of course, it did not happen with a surprise, but there was a prior what do you call this, notice from the government, no, through Pag-asa about the
Yes, sir.
typhoon. But unexpectedly, the truth was, it was said that it's signal number 2, north side of Cebu, no? But it turned out quickly in the afternoon on December 24th, it was raised to signal number 3, I think, signal number 4, just very quick. So, well, of course, we have prepared, we prepared basically contingency plan, but the effect of the typhoon was really strong, and of course that's I think that totally shut down the property the next day. Okay, so we're being hit on the 24th, and on the next day that's no power, no access. Of course we have food,
Yes.
but that two factors are very important, no, for us to survive: the power and the access, the transportation. But roads are closed, powers were shut down. So, well, I have to tell you what we did, no, just to
Yes.
sustain the business. And of course, we have guests, we are full house.
Yes.
How can we also make sure that we don't have, of course, guests will understand that typhoon, that's act of nature. But if the management won't be able to respond timely for the basic needs of our guests, that would be a big trouble. So what are those basic needs? They need food, water, access for like basic transportation, if can do something like that.
Yes.
No, that we can provide to our guests, because although they are staying with us, but of course they have also families somewhere out there that they have to attend, no? So basically, on after the event, we make sure that our very main objective, no, in the property during calamities like this, no, a typhoon, is zero casualty. Okay, meaning not only for guests, zero casualty for guests, zero casualty for employees, both. Okay, so what we did, no, we know exactly that typhoon will hit Bantayan, but so we already had actually a what we call an emergency response team, no? So this emergency response team responsible for the safety of our guests and employees. Okay, so what composed the emergency response team? So number one, we have the and exactly if I can remember everything, but I will just mention what I can. We have the transportation team, we have the communications team, we have the firefighting team, we have the evacuation team, we have the documentation team, we have the something like in charge for food. So we have different teams assigned. So they are responsible. So when the typhoon already in our vicinity, no, so everybody mobilized. Okay, check all areas. Number one, of course, those in charge with the guests, where exactly they have to evacuate in case it's uncontrollable. So they have to secure the parking area, secure displays, secure the most secured buildings, no? So we have identified those already. So that time, so we're able to move our guests. Some guests went there or in the restaurant, because that's the most safe place for them, no? And some of them, I think, here also, and some of them well, of course some of them choose to stay in their rooms, but of course they have already precautions that in case of uncontrollable situation, of course the management has to decide and move everyone out and put them to a secure place. Okay, that's the prerogative of the management during crisis. Okay, guests can say no.
Yes.
Guests can say no because that's for their safety. Okay, they have to move out the rooms because that's very critical, no,
Yes, of course.
for them to have an injury, like because we are made mostly by glass, so maybe glass can possibly hit them, no, shattered glass, etc. So that's why. But so that happened. Everything that I mentioned happened actually of what has been planned ahead, no, before the typhoon. So, well, after that, we try to secure. But the next thing is we have prepared also. Kandaya has been designed also for this type of situation. We know that every time the typhoon, and we have also a generator that can, power up the whole barangay. Not only Kandaya, but of course if other neighboring barangays need our help, we can provide because we have a massive big genset. So we try to run the genset. Okay, so are we still on our discussion? Is this what you want
Yes,
to hear
sir.
from me?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly, sir. That's
Okay.
what we need.
So I have mentioned all the ERT, and now what I'm talking right now was the actual scenario happened. So the power from Sebeco was shut down, and of course we have to kick in our own genset power. So it went well initially in the few hours, in the evening, in early hours in the evening on the 24th. But due to this strong consistent wind, it also damaged the genset. Okay, the roofing, the rainwaters coming inside the building of the powerhouse because trees are, hitting the structure, nabutas. So it also shut down the genset. That's really, really bad. Okay, no Sebeco, no genset. So, good thing is we have also our own emergency lights. Okay, each room, is provided with own emergency lights. Okay, so without the genset, without the important, what is important is the lights. Although no aircon, of course, can't help it. No aircon. But of course, we have lights, so guests can move around inside the room, going to the bathroom, going to the bedroom, check their companions, basic things like that, So, and at the same time, we have also portable lights, What are these portable lights? Those are lights battery operated. Okay, usually you can see it when you have a romantic dinner, something that you set
Is
up.
it chargeable, sir?
Yeah. Okay, so that's chargeable. So that was also part of the plan, to make sure that's ready. Okay, so we have all those basic requirements for lights. So we provide each room and also for the employees, those in need of those equipment. So, well, after that, I think the storm went around, I think 4 hours, and after that it slowed down. And in the morning, everybody asked for help. Okay, everybody asked for help, not only for our guests but also our staff. We cannot move outside, a lot of big trees fell down. Okay, acacia tree, so that's very impossible. So, well, of course, it is what it is. What's important there, we prepared ourselves, no, for the initial impact. So that's only the initial impact, and there's something coming, okay? Because we have some guests also arriving on that day, the next day, but they can't access the road. Everybody is calling for help. Sir, how can we get there? We're stuck here in the middle, somewhere in Carmen, somewhere in Bogo, somewhere nearby. Okay, so I think our team, our dedicated team was really, I think, didn't sleep the whole night because we knew exactly there will be road obstruction. So we try to contact as much as possible our arriving guests for the next day that roads going to Danbantayan are temporarily closed. We're trying to sending them all the notice, informing them ahead that it's impossible to come in Candaya as of this time because of the road obstructions. And of course, following that, we made an announcement also on our Facebook page, no, that informing our guests and our potential guests, no, that we're being seriously hit by the typhoon. So that will make awareness, no. So expectations from our guests won't be compromised. Okay, so we're informing them na it's not passable. The road is not passable, and Candaya won't be able to accommodate you as of this time. So meaning just for the information of everyone, no, through our Facebook page. Okay, so we're posting that, and also we are trying to handle our guests who's been there already in the property. Okay, and those coming guests, we're trying to inform them about the temporary shutdown of the property that was shut down, of course, shut down, and we're offering a rebooking of their accommodations, and at the same time we're offering a refund, no, because normally guests who will stay with us, they have to pay in advance, no? Like 50%. Some of them will pay full amount, so we're offering cancellations. Okay, but we're trying to encourage, of course, not to cancel, just rebook, no? Because we are also looking at the business side. Okay, but we have to be flexible. Okay, because that's calamities. Okay, some of them might need the refund because they need the money. Okay, some of them will try to rebook. Okay, so those things we cater just to make sure we can sustain the business. Okay, so I think that happened already, and the next move, no, is that was also very we tried to prepare also our food. That time we know that's a typhoon, and we already had some foods already stored in our walk-in freezers, chillers, no. So we already tried to buy goods, no, just in case of limited or impossible access sa going to the city, because we're buying our stocks from the city. So we have, at least I think we prepared for about 7 days stocks in case, no, we can supply the resort, meaning we were able to prepare at least 7 days foods, enough for our guests and employees. Okay, so we didn't have any problem about food, no, because we have we make sure we have those things, no. So later part, so the most important there is how can we continue the business, okay, despite of these serious challenges. Okay, so we're able to manage those guest expectations, like we try to accommodate them, provide them. We have also, even though we have the genset down, we have a small genset that can run through gasoline. Okay, so we provide it. I think here we try to power up the small genset and guest, and of course that particular genset cannot power up the entire resort because it's a small one, like pang tindahan lang, but you can have it to charge your phones.
Wow.
Everybody charging their phones, including the employees. Okay, so we have the big genset and we have the small genset just to so we're able to contact our families, okay, especially for our guests. So normally those part of the ERT team, they are required to be here at the resort until the typhoon subsides, no? So they are not allowed to go home yet until you can secure the guests and the property.
Yes.
So that's also part of the obligation, no, of the ERT. That's the ERT team. They are all employees, and okay. So that's I think those things that I mentioned were really, of course I don't want to remember, of course it happened, you know, after that the pandemic. Okay, but before we go to pandemic, so after that, of course, this type of property, no, normally we are also insured. Part of our crisis management is to make sure the property is insured with the insurance company. Okay, that's part of the plan. So we have an existing insurance. That time, no, in the typhoon hit, so we're able to use it. You know, that's what we call property insurance. Okay, so it will cover all the damages for any unforeseen event. Yes, this time, and typhoons, earthquakes, fire. So you can use it. So we're able to apply to the insurance company, and we're able to claim some amounts for us to use it to repair the property. Okay, so that's the whole thing, no? I think that will integrate the whole plan of the crisis management. Okay, from the planning, also for strategy, how to recover, like you have to apply for the insurance, you know. But you know, it's not that easy, because insurance, just to share with you, for you to know also, insurance company, of course, you don't give you outright, okay, I ask you for 100 million and I will give you 100 million. No. So they will go corner by corner of the property to check if claims are valid for payments, no, from the insurance. So they will check all the buildings, count all the broken glass, broken equipments, genset, count everyone one by one. So it took for about 1 year to get the payment. But of course, that's their policy, so we have to comply. What's important is the positive result of applying the insurance. Okay, so we get some amount, so that's what we use to repair the property and sustain the business. Okay, all right. So naluya ko sa inyo.
So very well said, sir.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, and just I don't want to discuss with you guys theoretically, because theories, when you say about crisis management, of course that's good, but what I want to share with you is the actual happenings and how were we able to recover from it. Okay, so those insurance coming in and repairs coming in, and we try to boost our pages that Kantai will be opening soon, and we invite all guests, having an enticing opening rates, because we have to reopen the business. We're totally down, and repairs, everything is new, something like that in preparation. So after, I think, December, and we're able to reopen because we're doing the repair at the same time, pandemic, di ba? Pandemic hit the Philippines around February 2020.
Yes, sir. So, thank you so much, sir. That's all. So, thank you so much for sharing us your experience, your facing challenges, and insights. We really appreciate your time and effort today. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so
learned
much.
Something.
We learned something, sir.
Okay, that's
Really.
really important.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Mabuhay. Good afternoon, sir. I am Manali Sarsgada, sir.
Sir.
We are student of Cebu Normal University, Medellin campus. So before we start, sir, we would like to ask your name first and your position here in Bougainvillea Beach Resort.
My name is Ken Harvey Pinos. I'm the operations manager here. Generally speaking, I'm the general manager here.
Okay, So, sir, how many years you have been in this field?
I've been into hospitality business for almost 9 years, and then this is my fourth property, and then the Bougainvillea is open for almost 4 years already.
Okay. Could you tell us, sir, about some of the challenges you face while managing in this beach resort?
Number one challenge here is our marketing, because right after pandemic, we experience difficulties on our market, especially that some of the resorts in Lapu-Lapu areas and in the city is already open. So by that time nga nag-pandemic ta, mostly most of our guests is from the city man. So after that, nag-open nila dito, nakuan na ta diri, more napiktuhan ta.
Can you give us some solution, sir, when crisis arises?
On that situation, what we did is we adjusted our rates. From we do have promos, and then we offer also rooms without breakfast, so that some of our guests will still consider us going here ba. Kay number one concern is the distance from the city going here. So ang uban maingon nga kaysa mo check-in mi diha, amo na lang gasolina adto na lang mi sa Lapu-Lapu. So mostly mo gina mo challenge diri awang mo ang market.
When a crisis happens, sir, how did you manage your resort?
How did I manage the resort?
Yes.
Mana ato as what I've said, we offer promos, and then some of our employees here kay among ginalimit sa ilang duties, ang uban among gina-retrench, and then ang uban among gipa-double off so that we can save cost for the money.
Sir, why do you think it's important to be prepared for a crisis?
Why is it important to be prepared on a crisis? It is very important because if you're not always ready for something happens, especially typhoon, na kami diri dapin mi sa dagat, and then in kasog na yung mga bagyo-bagyo mapiktuhan gud mi, if we're not ready for that, our business will be compromised, because kanang we need to have plan B for what happened. So pandemic, it's beyond our control man. So what we did after that, we have plan B. We can still market guests from the city, but we need to lower down our prices. So wala siya.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience and insights. Really appreciate your
Sige. Ano to?
kani di mo maluyag lakaw-lakaw tuyok-tuyok diri kay doon ra.